In the rain there are 1,000 of his eyes, always in my face, puddles at my thighs. So I admit deep in the propeller of this river that I am not ready to swim you. Lap up and take breath at your banks, arms weak in this freestyle stroke, through your surface waves and stone throws. Circles ripple from my center yellow. In the mirror of your lake laugh, in this chatter, chatter, splash, arms are wagging tongues, tears are salty urgency to speak, I said. In the mirror of your lake laugh, in this chatter, chatter, splash, arms are wagging tongues, tears are salty urgency to speak. And I realize in this water tank, I am my own I am my own I am my own lifeguard. Song, 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 song in the sunshine makes for flotation device like. I got greenery on the back of my bike. I got loyalty for my bros on the mic. I got family in every crack of sunshine. I got insanity every day when I rise. That's why I meditate, to keep my soul on the ground. And I don't hesitate, breathe deep and open my crown. So come and contemplate how we can be free, even more free than we think we need to be, more free than we think we need to be, more free, free. I try to remember to keep my little fingers close together, cut my palms like a good girl so I can push the swell behind me with each stroke a question. Are you coming with me? Are you coming with me? Tears are salty urgency to speak. Are we spaced out enough in the lanes of these rivers so we can find a flow to these laps together? I let go. We'll pull back to the rock I know. Its ridges like your biceps, but more solid, more slippery. A small wave comes to lift me, pushes me off and says, trust in your buoyancy, trust in your buoyancy, trust in your own buoyancy. She was a flame flickering in the doorway. He walked through like a bruise, and she was bracing for impact, staying low, singing to strangers as they passed each other in the tambourine hallway of boom, chicka, chicka, boom, chicka, chicka, boom. Underneath the heat rising, she sang 1,000 namastes, so they stayed in the ceramic pink bathtub under the glistening stars of sneezing faces. That night was a smoky embrace in a pinhole kaleidoscope. That night, she was so many bricks of herself. That night, so many virgin versions. That night of shy bowing and out of the chasm cackles. Everyone packed in like matchsticks, lit by the joy of singing and laughing. Our stomachs were sinkholes with no drains that night, overflowing with wet hair and sore fingers that night. We made bathtubs and bowls of each other that night. That night, our dreams fit into our back pockets the same way her flames claim the doorway. But on this night, you are looking out the window. At yesterday's sun, flying into the delta moon of tomorrow, you will land on front porches with wooden posts and nailed into them just one string, 'cause that's what they used to do, you know, in the Delta blues. And I want to be that resourceful. I want to make music out of the objects and people around me. So sometimes I imagine you are just my improvised folk instrument. You are my little diddly bow. And I've nailed you to the side of the house, and I just wrap my arms around you, and I play you, and I play you, and I play your string, and I play your house, and I play your foundation. But anyway, while I'm over here having my little fantasy, you've long ago landed onto the porches of the Delta, and you have a little house in the heart of your ukulele. And you are drinking whiskey with ancestors of rhythm, and you are taking your spade, uncovering the richest of soils, while little boys in flannel shirts and overalls who they really know how to groove and kick up the dust in the moonlight. They're dancing all around you and slobbering across their harmonicas, while the sneezing stars above us from that night has shifted across vistas, across earth baths, oceans into your moaning. On this night at midnight, you blaze, and you still play through my pockets and my doorways. Thank you.